Hello everybody, my name is Aud and welcome back to the Aud Narrations channel. Today we're reading a story titled Actions Have Consequences. As always, if you appreciate these videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It'll really help out the channel, as only about 5% of viewers are actually subscribed, so it'll help my videos reach a larger audience and help out the channel. So, let's make a start. I often see the same question being asked here repeatedly. I have the proof of my spouse's infidelity. Should I share them with friends, family, affair partner's family, and their workplace for a workplace affair? I too asked the same question here, and most of you advised to expose my ex. I didn't go in detail, but I told her parents and her best friend about her actions. At first I didn't want to hurt her, thinking I should not hurt her even if she broke my heart, but that thinking was extremely wrong. I was thinking about my vices, not infidelity, and about how they have brought me to the absolute rock bottom. I realized that only after facing the grave consequences of my actions, I tried to lose my bad habits and change my life. If my life kept going the same, I wouldn't change my bad habits. In the same way, the cheaters would only change if they face the grave consequences of their actions. The guilt alone is not enough of a motivator to change their habits. If they had the capacity to feel guilt, they wouldn't have even done it. So, in short, even if you think you still love your partner after they cause you pain, you should make them face consequences so that they can change. Weird rhyme. Apologies if this sounded stupid, I'm just venting my thoughts at 1:30 in the morning. Someone left a comment saying, "From the day the earth stood still, it's only on the brink that people will find the will to change." 1000%. Someone else left a comment saying, "She doesn't love you, she doesn't respect you, she cheated on you. You need to focus on yourself. If you have time to think about her, you have time to work out at the gym, you have time to volunteer to help people, you have time to work on a new professional certification. If you're drinking, you need to stop that shit now. By being a pathetic, messy drunk, you're validating her choice to not love or respect you. The only way to move forward is to go full tilt at every day. Find your time with stuff that matters to you. Get rid of everything that you own that reminds you of her. Gut your life. You'll always bear the scars of this, but you don't have to let it define you as a person. Strive to be a better person today than you were yesterday. That's your measuring stick. What have I done today to be a better person than I was yesterday? Even if it's just walking 30 minutes, that counts as a win. Keep moving forward and striving against yourself and no one else. My suggestion is always the gym, because you make small goals and achieve them, and it gives you confidence." OP replied saying, "I'm trying, but it's not that easy. The first 3 months I missed her so much. I felt a constant pain in my chest." To which someone replied saying, "All of us who have been betrayed by the ones closest to us know and understand what you're going through, OP. We've been there, sometimes multiple times. The trauma pain you're feeling does lessen in time, but it is a part of you now. You'll learn to deal with it one way, healthy, or another, unhealthy. That choice is up to you. For me, I refuse to let someone so morally bankrupt as to allow themselves to betray their loved ones to affect my life any more than they already have. She is now just someone I used to know, a bad memory I chose to no longer entertain." Someone replied saying, "The moment you start dating someone else, you'll forget about her. Personal experience." OP replied saying, "I hope so." Someone else left a comment saying, "I agree with OP, always expose. Cheaters should face the consequences for their betrayal, with one exception. If you wish to give your cheating spouse a chance for reconciliation, consider only exposing to their close family, not yours or your friends. The reason is that exposing to your own family and friends may hinder reconciliation. If no reconciliation is on the table, or you realize you're in a false reconciliation, there's still contact with the affair partner, you can always go nuclear and expose it all. To fact, you do still have like a smoking gun. The most important, no matter what, if the affair partner has a spouse, always tell them, no exception. This is the best way to stop the affair, and it's the right thing to do." OP replied saying, "Yeah, I didn't tell anyone about her first cheating as I wanted to reconcile, but then she cheated again." And they replied saying, "Never told her parents? Or the spouse of the first guy she cheated with?" OP replied saying, "Anyone. And the affair partner wasn't married. I thought it should remain between us. It's nobody else's business." To which someone replied saying, "Well, you said it in your post. Expose. And I agree, adultery thrives in the dark. Drag it into the light. Cheaters know they're being shitty, and the secrecy adds to the excitement. It's not so exciting to fuck some creep when your family knows what you're doing and just look disappointed and uncomfortable when you associate with them." 1000%. Someone left a comment saying, "Actually, that's very accurate and lucid, especially for 1:30 in the morning. Cheaters do need to face the consequences, or they'll just keep doing it. Some will even repeat if they do suffer consequences. There are some reasons, child support issues, not to go too far, but cheaters' families should almost always be told what a piece of shit they are. It's a lot harder to be walked on when you're standing up." They quote. Someone replied saying, "Fortunately, She was just my girlfriend of 4 years and not my wife. Everyone's telling me I should be thankful that I found out before marriage. I was planning on marrying her this year, or maybe next year. Currently, I feel like I wasted 4 years, and now that I'm nearing the marriage age, I don't have anyone. I went on a date with another girl last week, but I almost called her by my ex's name. She asked to schedule a second date, but I denied it as I felt I should give myself more time to move on. I wasn't a weak person, but I was facing some really tough issues in my career and family life. She cheated on me at the worst possible time, so I'm struggling. Life is tough currently. Someone else left a comment saying, "No, OP, it doesn't sound stupid at all. It sounds like you're accepting responsibility for the problems in your life that you caused, but she's not accepting responsibility for the fact that she betrayed you and violated you and betrayed her family. It was natural for you not to want to hurt her, because you still loved her at the time of finding out about the betrayal, but you went ahead and did the correct thing, and you didn't do it to hurt her when you did it to help yourself. When she cheated, she made it into an adversarial situation. You simply prevailed. You did the right thing by telling everyone, and you should have probably told more to hold her accountable. You did the right thing." OP replied saying, "Thanks for your kind words. It means a lot. I texted her mum and I was serious about her daughter and was planning for marriage, but she cheated on me and I had to break it off. I asked her mum to talk some sense into my ex, or she would end up very unhappy. I know this sounds weird to a stranger, but from a third perspective, you may think, why did he bother that? What happens to the ex? But I cared for her deeply." No, I get that. I get that. At the end of the day, you want the best for her, even if she doesn't want the best for herself. And you're hoping that her mum's words will resonate a little bit more if your message hasn't gone through, or if she's a bit too dim to work it out herself. Right, tricky one. What do you think OP should do? What would you do in OP's shoes? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed these videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss the latest upload. Alrighty, we'll have to finish there for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.